Good morning, Detective.
Morning, glad to see you're still awake. You ready to carry on?
I believe so, Detective.
Alright, good. Interview continuing. As of 03:30 hours, Saturday 5th December 2011. Detective Falk, still present. Could you please state your full name and occupation for me again, love?
My name is Clara Felicity Harper, and I am an intern at the offices of Quail and Christ, Paranormal Investigations Agency.
Right, okay, thanks for that. So, let's think back to where we find ourselves in this absurd little tale. Oh, aye. After a visit from one Miss Hero, wishing to employ the agency's service, Quail and Christ and yourself attend the house of a young lady complaining that her younger sister, Mercy, has been possessed by a demon. A sorry situation I think you find yourselves indeed. Upon arrival, Quail and Christ enter the bedroom with the afflicted and emerge sometime later having made the situation considerably worse. They flee the scene, tea leaf in the television in the process, and leaving a terrified hero and her elderly grandfather to clean up the mess. Can you just tell me what exactly happened in that room, Miss Harper? And how does they explain the 4 dead bodies in my morgue?
You'll understand soon enough. After their mishap, they tried their best to forget what had happened, but either through guilt or fear, they couldn't quite oust the memory from their subconscious.
It's a nightmare. Can't get her face out of my mind. It was just bloody evil. I mean, what the fuck was that all about?
I don't know. I'm not going near that house again. I'm not going to walk down that street. Jesus. It's all the vomit that I can't stop thinking about. That blood.
And what about the voice? She sounded like her voice had broken at least 8 times. I wonder if they managed to get her tied to the bed again. That was some fucked up shit. Nothing natural could cause that sort of outburst.
Of course not. Must have been swine flu.
Oh yeah, of course you're right. Someone must have given them the number for 999, and they must have read it upside down accidentally and called us. They were clearly after a doctor.
We should ask them what service they require in the future. And if they want the police, an ambulance or firemen, we'll just tell them to fuck off.
Let's go to the fires though, because that'd be really cool.
Alright then, that would be pretty cool. We could just bring the super soakers and bust the shit out of those fires.
There's a hippie on the phone for you, my loves.
Thank you, Clara. What? A ghost, you say? Yes, that is very much cause for concern. How long has the spectre been bothering at you? Yes. How many days have you been awake? No. No, don't doubt your senses. It's widely accepted that acid and other hallucinogens aid our contact with the other realm. Yep. We'll be there in 20 minutes. 10 if we manage to get the 8:15 bus. Bye.
Acid?
Yes.
Brilliant. Probably won't even need the tools. Just some soothing music, mood lighting and a nice cup of tea. Acid goes to pussies.
Not always. There's sometimes a lot of vomiting and screaming before the hauntings let go. Don't forget how filthy these squats get as well.
Better bring the tools.
So didn't accompany them?
No, I stayed behind to catch up on the paperwork. If I had gone with them that day, I might have...
Quail and Christ, Paranormal Investigations Agency. I believe you're experiencing a ghost.
Yeah, man. I mean, you guys got here fast.
The bus is truly the best way to travel. No, unless you're going to a place that's closer than the bus stop.
You got a trippy, man, but yeah, alright, yeah.
So where did the disturbances occur?
I mean, we see them all over the place, man. It's scary as hell.
See? See who?
You know, the ghosts, dude. They're like evil or something. I mean, their faces are gruesome.
Whose face? Who are you talking about?
The ghosts, man. That's what I'm trying to tell you. We can't even go in the living room, man. I mean, the TV's in there and everything. We need access. We only went in there yesterday because of all the acid.
Ah, so you saw them when you were tripping?
Oh, yeah, man, but they fuck with our minds, and we saw them after and before.
Telling me you see these things when you're sober?
Yeah, man, I mean, they throw shit, they smash shit. The cat went in the room the other day, man, and it didn't come out for like 3 fucking days.
So you're telling me that things move and stuff, but you can actually see what's doing it?
That's what I'm trying to tell you, man.
Okay, stay here. We're going in.
Don't go in the bathroom, dude.
Why?
There's something evil in there, man. I mean, there's like another dude's supposed to be going to fix it later.
It's all right then. Where are they?
They're everywhere, man. I'm so frightened.
Nothing seems to be happening.
Shh. Listen. Ah, here we go. Christ, pass me that screwdriver. I'll sort this door out. God, why do these squats have to be so cold? This should do the...
Fuck me!
Christ, what the hell's happening here? This isn't usual.
It's coming, man.
What's coming? What the hell are you talking about?
What the fuck is that thing?
Get back. Against that wall, quick.
Jesus, how many are there?
I think we need to get out.
How? They're everywhere.
Get to that door.
What about him?
Sod him, he's done for.
The door won't open.
Window it.
I don't believe it, man. It's got me. I'm dying, man.
Quail and Christ Paranormal Investigations, once revered by millions, have revealed themselves to be nothing more than cowards, frauds, and a disgrace to the country after an investigation conducted by our own reporter.
Not again, please.
Ugh. Renowned ghost hunters were caught fleeing the scene of several paranormal outbreaks, on one occasion stealing the television of a bereaved family, and in the latest incident, a young unemployed man was said to have died of a heart attack brought about by terror. Not unlike a rabbit or a frog, after the dismal duo abandoned him in his hour of need. Coroners attempted to retrieve the body for forensic analysis, but were soon chased from the house by the unsettled spirits that reside there. Police were called, but several officers lost their lives before the force retreated to the safety of the station. All attempts to contact Quail and Christ have failed since the pair have become the focus of a full-blown national hate campaign. The post office have stated that it can no longer handle the volume of hate mail addressed to Quail and Christ officers, and have requested that anyone wishing to express their grievances should do so personally. Our greatest fears have come to fruition. Quail and Christ have failed. The police and the AA have failed. Our great nation is now in a complete state of spiritual anarchy.
Enough.
They hate us. They all hate us. And they usually love us. 2 minor bumps in the road in 12 years and they hate us.
A woman threw fruit at me on the way to the shop this morning. No one in the other offices are talking to us. They've taken all our milk and bacon out of the fridge and left it to ruin on the radiator.
Not the Dane pack. This is out of control. We can't go back there now.
Someone has spray painted a penis on our brass plaque.
What the hell are we going to do? Ghost hunting is all I've ever loved. It has never been dangerous before, just mildly spooky, and that's how I like it.
What can we do? Disappear, I suppose. We'd better hide out in the country.
Country, for God's sake. The bus service is terrible in the country, irregular and infrequent, no night service. How would we get about? No, that won't do at all.
Well, what else is there? We can't stay here. If they're melting our milk today, they'll be burning our socks tomorrow. I can't wear shoes without socks, and I can't go outside without shoes. I'll be bloody well stuck.
There you are! I've been looking all over for you.
What do you want, Clara? Can't you see we're drinking?
I take it you've seen the papers then?
We should have them for defamation of character, libel or slander or whatever it is Americans do.
To be fair, there was nothing in the article that wasn't completely true. You did flee both scenes, stealing a telly and getting that boy killed. What happened?
Oh, maybe we're just in a slump. I haven't felt the same passion for this ghost hunting lark as I used to. We have let standards slip a little.
Maybe we have let our standards slip a bit, but what happened with that devil bitch and that hippie was not normal.
They were just ghosts.
Haven't we taught you anything? That's not what ghosts are. Everyone knows that. Ghosts close doors, rock chairs, and make lights flicker. They're scary, but you can't see them. They don't kill people.
And possessed girls don't crawl up walls and spit blood at you from ceilings, but we've just seen one do that.
Possessed girls need rescuing from abusive families and priests. She killed her priest, then she tried to kill us, and her sister was fit.
Something's wrong. If you can't dispel the devil from a young girl by beating up her priest and calling social services, then untying her, how can you do it?
Quail, I don't know another way to get a devil out. That's the way you do it, and it's always worked. We've exorcised the devil from 104 girls in the last 12 years, and that worked every time.
Not last time.
Something big is happening, Clara. Something beyond even our control.
Oh?
I don't think our journey has come to an end just yet.
And what exactly do you think we should be doing about it?
Not a clue. But I think I know of a man who might be able to help us.
Who?
A mystic. An enigma. An international man of history. My teacher and my friend. A man known only as Krakatoa.
Krakatoa?
I've not spoken of these events for many years. Indeed, I hoped they would remain forever locked in the Bastille of a past long forgotten.
For God's sake, just get on with it.
Did I ever tell you I used to be a man of the cloth?
You? Bollocks.
Oh, yes. During my formative years, I went by the name of Edmund Boots. I attended the most exclusive and highly regarded theological college in the country, and was taught by some of the greatest minds our century has to offer. One professor, however, stood out from the dithering old academics and theologians of the college. A towering monolith of a man, if indeed you could call him a man. Long, thick hair, silver as the moon, and a beard of raven black, cascading down to his chest and nonchalantly cast over his shoulder. His eyes, piercing like shards of glass that seemed to penetrate the darkest caverns of your soul. Oh, and a voice that rendered even the most hardened spirit weak at the knees with terror and adulation in equal measures.
He sounds like a sweetie.
What happened?
Well, for reasons I'd rather not go into, I was cast out of the priesthood just after I took up my first post. Well, Krakatoa caught me in a rather delicate situation with some women of questionable lifestyle and, well, a substantial amount of ceremonial wine. He informed me that if he ever saw me again, he would shatter my spine with his bare hands and personally drag me into the fires of hell to ensure my eternal damnation.
As tantalizingly ambiguous as that sounds, how does it help our present situation?
Well, there were rumours. Rumours that echoed the ancient hallways since before the memory of the eldest professor. They said he dabbled in the dark arts. That in his youth he was a dangerous and powerful sorcerer. That he harboured sinister powers of unimaginable evil.
They hadn't introduced CRB checks then.
What?
Never mind.
If anyone can shed light on what's happening, it's Krakatoa.
Well, that's perfect then. Let's seek him out. Let's go and see this wise madman and ask him what the fuck is going on.
He's notoriously difficult to find. The stories say he has overdue fines with HSBC, Blockbuster, and the devil himself. but I think I know where to start. When you want to find Krakatoa, this is where you start.
Okay.
It is said that he was born of fire, in a chamber of black smoke created from the essence of the devil himself to be his greatest nemesis. In the ancient scrolls it is written that the one made of the devil will be the one, the only one, who can defeat him.
Jesus. Sounds like a fucking nutcase.
He is. Be careful what you say to him. He hates Eskimos. Don't mention them. He doesn't trust them. Once slept with his wife on a holiday in Mallorca. Oh, don't mention women either.
Why? Does he hate them?
Sort of. He doesn't believe they're real anymore. And any mention of the fact they so very obviously are really upsets him. He either starts to weep or smashes the place up. Either way, it's difficult to make him stop.
Does this man have any guns or weapons?
Well, yeah. He only uses them for manhunting.
Right. So he's a psychotic, delusional, racist murderer. I'm off. We'll get jobs in call centres. Fuck this.
Being killed by Krakatoa will be better than working in telesales. Besides, he's a great guy. You're not a woman or an Eskimo, so he'll really like you. And no one knows more about the paranormal than him. He'll sort us out.
Okay, fair enough, but aren't you worried he's going to crush your spine with his bare hands and so forth?
It's been ages.
Let's hope so. Where do we find this nutter then?
No, it's not as easy as that. It could be a long time before we're able to track him down.
Is that him?
Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. Tread carefully now. Unless we proceed with extreme caution, we may never leave this establishment alive.
Who dares encroach upon my solitary meditations? Speak now, lest I tear your beating heart on your chest and cut your entrails to the hounds of hell.
You, Roderick.
Ah, Percy!
Oh, it's Quail now, actually.
Oh, well, you may still call me Krakatoa. Haven't seen you for nearly 60 years.
Yeah, let's not speak of the past, though.
Of course, my friend. Angels or demons may be listening, but not here, my boy. My sorcery deafens the ears of the unholy eavesdropper.
Yeah, you're friends then. When was the last time you saw each other?
He was on the retreat and I shot him in the leg. We are not friends. He was a Nazi.
Well, not really. I just enjoyed wars and found myself in Germany when the whole thing was kicking off. Besides, the uniforms were much better.
That's not the opinion you held in the Crimea, Krakatoa. You moaned throughout the whole of 1855 about basically everything that happened. The food, the bed, the toilets, the lack of a laundry service.
Yes, maybe so, but you should have seen the German quarters. I got to kill all day and then live in comfort in the evening. It was sublime. Besides, we were friends in the Crimea. If we're going to dwell on the past, let's dwell on that. Something tells me you need me, boys. I think you're in trouble.
That's the truth. We have many questions for you.
Boots, my boy. I haven't seen you since our days as priests. How are you, my son? Come to see about the spine crushing, have you?
How did a desiccated old sorcerer like you with a history of murder and war crimes become a priest? Anyway, he's called Christ now, and we're in business together.
Hey, the last pope was a Nazi. He gave me that gig back when I was a cardinal. Free food, free lodging, and free booze. I even found a brothel where they did free women for priests all day on a Sunday. I only left when one of the parishioners told me about job seekers and housing benefit. Cut my hours back from an hour a week to 10 minutes a fortnight.
You're a diva, Krakatoa. Listen, though. We have many questions to ask you. Dark forces are astir, and we...
Yes, Boots, I know all about your little business. I've been monitoring your progress closely. You should have come sooner.
The ghosts, the demons, they're not invisible anymore. They're doing more than closing doors, then opening them again. And they're not stopped by changing light bulbs or cleaning.
We were attacked. Twice. And we don't know what to do. Our reputation is in tatters. If we're not getting fucked up by paranormal bitches, we're getting fucked by bitches from the press.
An old sorcerer like you should know better, Quail. You have seen the ages past.
I'm no sorcerer, Krakatoa. I'm just old, and not even you can tell me why that is.
Remind me. How long have you been in business, the two of you?
12 years. and every one of them good. Except this month, which has been shit. Really, really shit.
Well, not long enough. Something has changed, alright. All things change. Spirits and demons are eternal. You think they don't change? The paranormal world is shifting, but this is no strange affair. It has shifted many times. Ghosts and ghouls follow fashions, just like H&M does. They just do it slower. They got an eternity to waste, don't you forget.
You're telling us spooky rocking chairs and creaking floorboards are out, and axes, chains and blood vomit are in?
I'm saying it's time for you to progress to the next level. You are but amateurs, and there are tests that need to be taken, and licenses to be gained. You must prepare for this new challenge, for this new trend.
What must we do?
Fill in these mystical license applications. Send them to the Paranormal Activity Regulation Center in Swansea. Allow 28 days for the processing and prepare for the challenges ahead, my boys. Retro is all the rage. You must look to the archives for guidance, and you must go much further back than 1998.
We will seek these archives. We will learn all that we must know to fight the demons. We shall give ourselves the new tools to be heroes once more. We will get our licenses.
Wait. First you must arm yourselves with the arsenal of the righteous. Give me your tools. I bless this hammer so that you may smash to pieces the forces of evil. I also bless your nail gun so that you may strike fear into the blackened hearts of the unholy ones before relieving them of their existence in a single exalted shot. I bless these pliers so that you may
Easily remove a ghost from a wall into which it has been screwed too tightly.
Yes, fine, yes. Consider them all blessed, and do with them what you will. Now, to the archives review. Learn what you must.
Thank you, Krakatoa.
Yep, aye then.
So that was the great fable Krakatoa? No, never mind that. What's all this about Mr. Quail having fought in the Crimean War? That making well over...
Quail harboured a great secret, which he kept even from his best and only friend. Krakatoa was the only one who knew.
But how? I don't understand.
All will become clear, Detective.
We have arrived. The ancient archives of forgotten horror.
Video box.
Indeed, behold. Countless forgotten relics of horror at our fingertips. Study these as Krakatoa instructed, and we will be prepared for the evils that have thwarted us so far.
Alright then, fine. I forgot we're not allowed in the library anymore.
I know. I don't remember why. That woman was so angry. Well, anyway, these archives, they're expansive, but we must find what we need. We must search these records and discover a realm of fear that lived before our ghost-bashing days.
Okay, well what about this one? Nosferatu. I watched it when it came out. It was brilliant. It was the first ever film adaptation of Dracula. It's silent, so we could listen to Metallica while it was on and it wouldn't even ruin it.
Is it scary?
No, it's in black and white.
Well, why have you seen that but not any of these other films?
Well, my telly broke in 1972, and before I met you, I hadn't left the flat for 30 years, aside from going to the off-license, and the door to my flat opened right into it. I did ask the owner if he's considered doing TV repairs as well as booze, but he said there was no demand for it beyond me. That was in 1974, and I've not asked since then. Why haven't you seen them?
I have. I've seen most of them. I drink when I watch films. Over the years, I remember watching most of these. I remember getting them home and putting them in the video. Then sometimes the opening music, but then the next thing I remember is taking them back.
Oh, well, this looks good.
Pretty Woman. Doesn't look very scary.
Well, I know, but it's got prostitutes in it.
We've got the internet for that.
Well, okay, fine, have a look at this one. It's called Fright Night. That must be frightening. It's in the title. Fright Night.
Night? We don't work at night.
Well, judging by the pictures on the back of most of these, maybe we're going to have to give it a go. Hello, purveyor of fine films and limited bag snacks. Could you direct me to the most frightening horror films, please? We would like a selection that spans the history of the genre. Post-black and white, of course.
So what are we looking for here, boys? Are we looking for something, what I'm asking is, have you never seen a horror film? Are you, the two of you, a collective novice? Or are you reliving your lost youth spent in front of a video nasty, hiding behind a cushion while your legal guardians think you're sleeping soundly in your beds, floating through the horrific sights of the land of Nod?
No, kind sir. We wish to relive nothing. Treat us as you would treat an unspoiled canvas. Look upon us as though we have never seen a horror film, for kind sir. For all intents and purposes, we truly have not.
Oh my god! This is to be a treat like no other. It is rare to meet such beautifully fresh blood to the world of horror fiction. I am truly blessed. Well, now, and then, the past tense. No, wait, now, which is the film? This is the one. It's the most evil film ever to be filmed. This is the one, the granddaddy of them all. The Exorcist. Imagine the scene. It's 1973, and you're an innocent film goer, and you suddenly there's vomiting in the aisles, screams and terror. You have just watched The Exorcist. Your life will never be the same again, and your holidays would have been ruined. Now this one. It's the best. It's a legend in this world, and in the world of your dreams, for the Dream Master will weave and wave his way into your lives. Look at it. Look at this one. Take a good look, you must. A Nightmare on Elm Street. This is the foundation stone of all modern horror, written and directed by the Lord of Horror himself. This masterpiece will stay with you day and night. Here, have the box set. Watch them all. Don't watch the remake. It doesn't have Robert in it. Ugh. Now, oh man, don't watch that. Look at this! Oh, it makes me sweaty with anticipation. Look, it's the Texas Chainsaw Massacre. The horror. It's a horror, yes. You notice that's what you asked for, isn't it? It has a chainsaw and a mask of human skin. That's all you must know. Ask no more of me on this. I cannot discuss with you the details of the events of that day. Look at this one. It is Hellraiser. You can see that, can't you? Because it says it on the front in a language that you can read. Yes, it's good. Are you into S&M? If you are, you'll love this. It's about a Rubik's Cube, really, but a bad one. And it releases a force that wants to chow down on you. And your soul, specifically. It will scare you, so make sure you watch it together, or you'll need to support each other through this canon of horror. I can't come with you on this journey. But wait, just one moment. There is more. You must take this. You must take it if you wish to fully lay the foundations of horror. It tells the story of a boy named Myers, and it is made by another titan of horror, my friend John. You must watch it, and you may also watch Rob's remake, a masterful retelling if I do say so myself. And you must watch all 11 Friday the 13th films, which does include Freddy vs. Jason. Treat that as a full stop and the joining of two of horror's most powerful forces. Those are the films, my friend. They are the ones. Once you have seen them, you will know horror. You will know terror. That is where you must begin. I have nothing more to tell you for now. Come back when you've learned the terror in these films, and I will tell you about the Japanese.
Right then, that's brilliant. Just what we needed. Bag it up, and we'll take 2 of those big vodkas as well.
Hold on. Those aren't videos, they're CDs. We wanted the films, not the soundtracks.
Videos are gone. There have been no videos since before most of these films were made, in the 70s. These are DVDs. They're better, and twice more better, but 3 times worse than Blu-ray. Yes?
Yeah, but they'll work in a video player, won't they? Okay, we'll have to get a CVG machine then. So, I reckon we try them in the video player before we get a PCP player.
Yeah, me too. They'll definitely work. Why wouldn't they? How out of date can the video player be? Oh, look at this, it's pathetic. Use it as a coaster once and it's ruined.
Put the video into that TV we nicked then. I knew that'd come in handy.
Alright, good. Stick the first one on then.
It's not working.
Try adjusting the tracking. That normally does something.
It's not doing anything. I'll try putting a different one in.
Still not doing anything.
It.
Play, you little bastard. Why wouldn't you play? Clara!
Yes, my darlings.
Clara, we're experiencing some technical difficulties here. How the hell do you make these films go on?
You silly buggers. You can't play those in a video player. Wait here.
How does she afford to get here every day?
I don't know. I think she walks.
Yeah. That video guy was a bit weird, wasn't he?
All guardians of sacred truths tend to be a bit like that. Just look at Krakatoa.
No, I suppose. It's so weird you knew him already.
Yeah, he's probably just one of those annoying people that everybody knows.
Sometimes wonder if we should have some other friends.
Why? What's wrong with me?
Nothing, but couldn't hurt for us to know some other people, could it?
We know Clara. We both know Krakatoa. I reckon that video bloke would come over for a pint if we asked him. Why do you care all of a sudden?
Oh, no reason.
I borrowed this DVD player from the girls upstairs.
They're still speaking to you then.
Why wouldn't they be? I didn't get anyone killed. I'm just another desk jockey like them. Underpaid, underappreciated and misunderstood. I'm just your little lackey, aren't I? Always there to pick up the pieces.
Thank you, Clara.
That's quite all right. I'll just get back to my desk and get on with whatever the hell it is I do, shall I?
What's wrong with her?
I don't even care. Put the first thing on.
Alright. Look at this thing. It's so brittle.
Have we been involved in any piracy?
I don't even know what that means. I hope not. That was a jarring advert. Why has it stopped?
I think it wants you to press play.
I've done it already.
It wants you to do it again. Jab it.
Well, that's all of them.
So we're going to die then.
Certainly looks that way.
First thing we need to do is get those fucking films out of the window.
I hate those stupid film discs. Definition is too high. Gives me a headache.
What are we going to do then?
Well, I reckon I'd know what to do if I ever saw another ghost. What do you think?
Me too. Seems piss easy. Don't know why we didn't think of it before.
Well, let's do it then. Let's claw back our reputations, starting with our hippie house.
Right then.
Our destiny is set in stone. We have accepted our quest and embarked upon this treacherous path. Now we must walk it unto its bitter end. These terrifying films we have endured have armed us with the skills we require to vanquish the burden of horror from this city. Our duty is bound. Our calling clear and true. The ghosts may change and distort their form, but ours will not. We will fuck them up no matter what they want to wear. This is our moment. This is our time. We are going to retake the night.
To the bus stop.
So by watching a load of other films, these two douchebags decided they were adequately equipped to battle the forces of evil.
Don't look at me like that. I'm just telling you what happened.
So what did happen?
Something they could never have anticipated. If only they'd have stopped to think about things for just a second, they might have seen it.
Seen what, love?
That they were being lured into a fatal trap.